Chapter 7. The Battle at Marius.
I don't know what I expected, but it really wasn't this.
Amazing, isn't it? I was surprised when I first came here too.
There aren't any windows or skylights in here, but it's still so light.
The ruins are made of stone with a high ragnite concentration. It lights itself.
It's uncanny.
Look at this! Something's written on the wall here. It's in Old Northern script. Old Northern? It was the dominant writing system in Europa. You still see it on a lot of old monuments.
Do you know how to read it, Faldio?
Yeah, we just covered it this last year. Let's take a look. It's more or less a recounting of the Darkson calamity as the history books tell it. The Darksons unlocked some secret property of Ragnite and tried to conquer the continent. 100 cities raised its fell light, 100,000 men and beasts therewith. It says this area used to be one of the cities lost in that purge as well.
So they did use Ragnite.
It was in the middle of that destruction that the Valkyria suddenly came into the picture. Supposedly they rose to face the Darksons, armed with sacred lances, blue with flame. That became the War of the Valkyria.
I had a picture book about that as a girl. But it's fiction, right? Like a fairy tale.
Ruins like these dot the European map, traces of the culture that once ruled the continent. The majority of the anthropological community now agrees that the Valkyria did exist. Wow, this is so educational. The Valkyria won and rose to power, while the Darksons were scattered across Europa. There are some who worship the Valkyria as the saviors of Europa even today. Meanwhile, the Darksons got branded with the stigma of their past and were persecuted. With no land of their own, they had to work as itinerant laborers and Ragnite miners. Which is why there are so many Darksons still working in the industrial sector today.
I never knew that. Come to think of it, Isara's dad was an engineer, wasn't he?
Anyway, that's enough history for today. Let's keep checking for Imperial tracks.
I've been looking, but I still ain't seen nothing but sand. Those imps got some strange tastes if they're sunning themselves out here. What's got you, Rosie? Ain't like you to be so quiet. You got the runs or something?
You're foul, Largo. And I'm just annoyed. Takes some kind of brass to blow up a chunk of turf this big, don't you think? Looks like the Dark Hairs have been bad news for the rest of us folks since day one.
What do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean?
No archaeological proof exists to support the theory that Darksons destroyed Boreas.
Look around! How much more proof do you need?
And it's an unfair generalization to assume that all Darksons cause trouble for others.
You saying you don't? Look, it's 'cause of you people that my whole...
All right, time out, you two.
You stay out of this, Largo!
We're on patrol here. You keep squawking, and we're likely to get sniped. You too, kid. You know Rosie's got a temper on her. She wouldn't go off if you didn't talk back.
I don't believe anything I've said is untrue.
Stubborn as mules, both of you.
Faldio, what is that? It's called the Valkyrian Spiral. Okay, so what is it? I was talking about their power before, remember? The sacred blue flame? The spiral motif on their relief carvings are said to represent inexhaustible power. Oh, I didn't know that.
That's how a drill works.
Still, we haven't seen any Imperials here. Not even any signs of entry. I guess it's possible that this wasn't what brought the Empire out here. Well, the others are waiting. Let's go back. Sure, let's go.
Huh?
What in the... Alicia, what just happened?
I don't know. I barely even touched it and this door just opened.
Looks like it keeps going. An underground chamber in the Barrius ruins. This is a huge discovery.
Should we go in?
Do you have to ask? All right, let's take a look.
First contact.
Whoa. What is this place?
It seems like it goes on forever.
Wow, look at this wall. Amazing. There are engravings everywhere. What do they say, Faldio? I'm not sure. I wish I could tell you. They're too ancient for me to decipher.
Scout powers activate.
Welkin, we're not alone.
Who's there?
Well, how surprising to find you here. We don't get many visitors. I won't ask how you were able to break in. It's not really important. But you defile this sanctum with your presence.
Guys, that's Maximilian.
Maximilian? Wait, but he's the enemy commander. Hold it right there! You take one more step and I'll shoot you down, I swear I will! What?
Lower your weapon. Your lives are worthless to me, but I do not wish to stain this sacred place with blood. If you are determined to have this confrontation, why don't we settle it outside?
Welkin.
Welkin. So, you're the brat who's responsible. My compliments for the Vassal Bridge and the base in Cloten. You quite impressed Jaeger, who was singing your praises, boy. Silvaria, come.
Sir.
Now's our chance to take out their commander.
She's right, Faldio. Let's go! Right.
And now, for the battle that, according to the internet, is hard, but I've never had any problems with.
Let me catch you up on the current situation.
He's got a big tank. Wow. So the trick is to have guys with explosives. That's about it. Anything else? Not really. Sounds about right.
You'll commence combat now. Stay sharp out there.
That tank is our target. We have to stop it. Squad 7, move out!
Now, dear galleons, flee or be crushed underfoot of the battlements.
Your Grace, I will eliminate the forces east of the temple, then return to provide support.
Very well. Though I doubt I shall require your assistance. The battlements shall rest atop their riven camp before long.
Welkin, take a look at that tank.
Holy. With armor like that, I don't figure my anti-tank lance will do much good.
And I don't like the look of that cannon. Standing in front of that thing's a bad idea.
Let's watch and wait for now. It has to have some kind of weak point.
So, this is the point where you will actually want to use some units. Like, hey, Rosie. You're a shock trooper. Send you to go face down that giant pile of units up there. Blow down that sniper. They're the only thing in range.
Man.
Roger that.
Grab this one
I'm
here.
stronger than I look.
See that gun right there? It's targetable.
Watch this.
But only with these explosives.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Roger that.
So,
Stronger, that's not gonna work.
poison tolerance, I think, is for the stat minuses. Like, if they've got the minus defense or minus aim bullets or whatever, they do not apply to her when that goes off.
Try to keep your heads down.
Alright. Now when the tank moves, she should be able to follow and take out some of them.
Let's do this thing.
Bit more importantly... Ah, dang it. I was hoping it would be able to get a little bit closer.
Nice work.
Let's do this thing. Oh, this place is a dust trap.
HP sap does pretty much
Ain't
nothing,
no stopping me.
particularly compared to all these bullets.
Go down.
Man down.
Alright. And if that one moves, she should be able to take it out. Then take Alicia
Moving out.
and get some prep work done. These things right here, they're somewhat important. You take your grenade, you toss it at it, and it falls over. trick is that you do it to 2 of them, and that gets you the A rank. Have to wait another round for her to get another grenade, though, so good enough to just end it here.
Heed my words and no victory. Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies!
Oh yeah, orders exist. I always forget about that. Pretty big tank. Nice try. Now that 2 of the guns are pointing directly at the Lancer, can take both of them out, no problem.
Just watch this.
Can't hit that because there's a wall in the way and hitboxes are weird. Ah, dang it. Right, I keep forgetting that she's extremely powerful due to being a hidden unlockable character. Alright, finish this one off.
You're done!
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Then stand near the stand near the tank.
I'm on my way.
Takes 2 shots for this guy as well.
Try to strike them first.
I'm on my way.
And there's one right up there.
I'll do my very best.
One shot.
You're going down.
And action. Grab Largo. Run him over this way so he can aim at that thing.
You're done!
Perfect. They are completely out of shells, but that's what I have an engineer for. Equip that Ragnade so that I can heal Largo since I just stood in the way of bullets for like ever.
Thanks.
And standard regen should do the rest, no problem. And not quite enough to get to cover, but that's fine. I already took out that thing, and tank's not going to waste a main cannon shell on an engineer. This is extremely scripted.
Been waiting here.
Oh, now that activates. And you miss. Wonderful.
Just watch this.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Those ladders are useful for the next phase.
I'll do my very best.
Perfect.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Because it puts you on top of the tank, and look, radiator. Just end it there. Oh, dang it, I forgot about Alicia's grenade. Oh well. You get thrown off as soon as it starts moving, though. Thing's defenseless now that it's got no machine guns.
Capturing a camp is for the feeble. A needless bother when it can be crushed outright.
He's just gonna mow our camps down.
Keep your head, Lieutenant. That desert is covered by parts of standing ruins. If you shell unstable walls, fragments may fall and block the enemy's tank progress.
Roger that. I'll give it a try.
The team east of the temple is in bad shape. Some woman is sending up some major fireworks. At this rate, they'll be forced to withdraw.
I understand. We'll try to hold our ground here. All right. Let's slow that behemoth down with as much rubble as we can throw in front of it.
Anyway, this next turn is when you should start throwing grenades, according to the game, so I'm still ahead of schedule.
Moving out! Please hit!
Be on the other side of the wall before dropping the grenade.
They're after me.
And that's the last one right there. So just bring Largo closer to
Vegetables!
this area over here.
Please stop that tank
For the
from
brief
breaking
moment
through.
when the thing is vulnerable.
I'll do my very best.
I don't think it counts as a spoiler to say that the giant tank will eventually be vulnerable.
We'll be there in a minute. Hold out for
Everybody
a
have it easier with you gone.
Might as well fire a completely ineffectual rocket at it.
I come!
Now I got a pile of lancers.
Heed my words and no victory. Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies! Fire!
Hey.
That main cannon is lethal. There must be a way to stop that thing.
Welks, look at that!
What are those? They're sticking up out of the top of the tank.
They're radiators, heat sinks for dissipating the temperature of the Ragnite Prusa. They must be using them to cool the cannon after firing it. Welks, if we destroy them, it could greatly upset the tank's function and stability.
All right, let's try it. We just need to get to those radiators after the cannon fires.
They're positioned atop the tank, so ground units will need to climb the ladders.
Okay, we've got to take out the guns and get troops onto that tank.
Fortunately, already took out the guns. So it's just a matter of running around and getting one Lancer up each ladder.
Been waiting here.
Largo's got 3. He can probably make it this far. Yeah.
Don't give them time to think.
Blast this thing. Perfect. Grab Hector. He can be in the back. Well, that was unfortunate.
Okay, now I'm set for another round.
Return fire!
That leaves 2 radiators. Keep it up, Sevens!
Lieutenant, squads 1 and 3 have suffered heavy losses out east. I'm pulling them out.
Welkin, it's me, Valkyria. I'm sorry, but we couldn't do a thing against her. She had a spiral lance and shield. They were the arms of a Valkyria, Welkin.
It's likely her unit will be arriving there soon, as backup. Do not, I repeat, do not engage her. Now hurry up and stop that tank.
Understood. We need those radiators out now, Sevens!
What are your orders?
Alright. Descend.
My legs aren't listening to me.
And start running towards the next point. Ideally, I want to get one lance into each of those radiators before one of them explodes, so as to have everyone regenning ammunition, but I guess he could just have his double damage potential go off and immediately have it explode. Oh, dang it, I forgot the grenade again.
Sustained.
Very scripted. That thing does less damage than a single Lancer, so...
Just watch this.
The enemy could be hiding anywhere.
I just ain't feeling it here.
And... okay, grab you.
Roger that. I'm stronger than I look.
Stand about here, I'd say. And you can toss the grenade.
Now!
Nice.
Return fire!
Please maintain formation.
I have the high ground.
I'm on.
Might as well stand you back a little bit. There's one thing you don't want, it's for your shock troopers to get shot by a tank in the face.
Right away.
Bring the engineer back this way.
Ew, boys.
Please focus on making careful decisions.
Let's see, what orders do I have? Just draw off a mortar right there. Oh, guess I can't. Never mind. Yeah, I'll just end phase.
Heed my words and no victory. Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies!
Boosting the attack power of his radiators. Alright, then the last wall that he should fire at is this one, so that radiator will be facing downward. So I'll just put Largo down here, and Hector down here, and Dallas down here.
Roger that. I'm stronger than I look.
Maybe Audrey as well.
Watch this.
Ultimate anti-armor is a pretty good ability. Probably should have done all that first.
Lord Maximilian.
Cobalt flames of the Valkyria. Smite our foes! All forces, there stands Gallia! Claim her!
Backup troops have arrived. If the reports are true, we can't beat it. Everyone, focus on that last radiator.
Descend. Run all the way down that way.
Please keep up formation as you flank them.
Oof. That could have been a slightly better placement. Generally, when backup comes, it's going to be in the same general area that the previous troops were in. This was a little bit to the right, though.
Let's do this thing.
Alright, activate immediately. Pull out the flamethrower. Oh hey, you're a, whatchamacallit, enemy ace.
Go down!
That's one down.
Mwah. Ain't no stopping me!
Man down, everybody be careful.
I'm on it.
Turn around. Flamethrower here. Takes out the Lancer and the Shock Trooper.
Man down, everybody be careful.
Let's do this thing.
And one more flamethrower should do it.
Ain't no stopping me!
That tank is coming this way.
Ew. Unfortunately, that triggered her counterattack. And that, and Rosie is now a lost cause.
Been waiting here.
Run Largo down this way.
I'm on my way.
Run Hector down that
This
way.
one's got everything I've got.
Super anti-armor. Slightly less effective than ultimate anti-armor. Nothing is ever going to pierce plot armor, though.
No unnecessary risks out there, soldiers. Move out.
Roger that.
Alright, may as well drop you down
I'm
as
stronger than I look.
here as well. And bring you.
It's our own secret garden.
That tank is coming this way.
There we go. Perfect. Ish.
Fire! Damage severe!
If you have your units behind her, she does not attempt to kill them, usually.
Now!
Well, at least not from a place where she could actually kill them. Oop. That would have taken him out if I wasn't extremely overleveled. Probably would have been a better idea to have brought him back a little bit further.
This is an order! Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
Defense boost is the best order.
I'm on my way.
Ah, dang it.
Sorry.
Leave it to me. Ick, it's all dusty. Miss Medic!
Skip the cutscene. End action. Alright, well. Not like I can actually do anything.
Heed my words and no victory. Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies!
Ah, that was the issue. She hadn't gotten the benefits of his order the previous round. Now she will take out all of the Lancers with one shot. Alright, one more round and... Dang. Alright, so needed to have them a little bit more to the left.
Right Get away! Miss Medic!
Skip cutscene. Run to the left. Don't even try touching her because that's interception fire for no reason. And that's why I leave that radiator for last.
Orders from the boss. I'm stronger than I look.
And it looks like she has ultimate anti-armor.
Enemy it.
0% chance of failure.
All right! That's the last of the radiators! Ah! Presumptuous little vermin.
Your Grace, are you all right?
Fine. The tank itself is perfectly intact, though not for long at this rate.
Understood. I'll be there momentarily, sir.
The enemy tank has been damaged. That should also impair its defenses, Sevens. Everybody, concentrate fire on that tank. Take it down!
So, descend. Stand right here.
Their commander.
And now, add an order. Demolition boost.
This is an order! Destroying the target is your top priority.
Greatly increases anti-armor capabilities.
Roger that.
She's got 2 more lances on her.
Stronger than I look. Watch this.
And that's more than enough to take it out. Ideally, if you were at a lower level, you'd just have the 3 lancers right here, and then you could just resupply with your engineer
Roger that.
when they run out.
I'm stronger than I look. Ha! I kind of helped myself.
Artemis, lost to this rabble.
Your Grace, are you injured?
Silvaria, plans for the Marmota must be adjusted to account for these failures.
In due time, Grace. You're in danger here. My men will see you to safety.
Yes! We managed to beat that thing back!
Nice work out there, Lieutenant. I've sent the rest of the Eastern team to join you there.
Welks, the enemy forces have begun to retreat.
Then it's our turn to advance. Don't let Maximilian get away!
9 turns is the absolute minimum you can do this in, because it is extremely scripted. Wait, that was a part of that already, I think.
You cowards! Reform your ranks at once!
Ready? Fire!
Did you see that? She deflected a tank shell.
Yeah, she's immune to everything.
I see Gallia's peasant army has the will to win. All units, retreat! Protect his grace at all costs!
We drove the Empire back, but not without sustaining heavy casualties ourselves.
We never thought the commander of the entire Imperial force would be there.
Not just the commander. Maximilian had that woman with him. What was she? I can't believe she's human.
In her hands borne cobalt lance and shield, therewith to strike down all man's arrows.
What?
One account of the Valkyria describes them in those terms.
You can't mean that she... But they existed thousands of years ago. If they'd survived, we'd know.
I'm not saying I'd buy all the legends either. I realize that it sounds a little crazy.
But what we saw out there could only have been the Valkyria of legend.
I know.
Chapter 8. The Woodland Snare.
And that'll be next time.